These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That's straight hurting. It's all offense all the time. Oh, they landed a good jab there. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Missing with the left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. You know that bell was... And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The courage on display here is incredible. Oh, Bivol now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. He is down big time. And there's the bell to start round three. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
A Perfect counter shot. That hook was off target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Throws the jab but does not score. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Jab does not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Bivol in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't. And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab slightly off target. That hook won't score. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. On to the 5th we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook is parried away. They throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot... On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. Oh, what a shot! Dmitry Bivol in some serious trouble here. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punching. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he scores with the counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Left hook just missed. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
She misses with that jab. Just misses with that uppercut. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Two, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Dmitry Bivol now! Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 9. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Punch, counter punch. A swing and a miss with the left hook. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
No rest for the weary. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell to start round 10. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Hold it right there. Oh, what a shot. Dmitry Bivol in some serious... Dmitry Bivol just got knocked down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the... Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fight has a real good flow to it. Dmitry Bivol now! He's in some trouble! He's got to find a way out! Oh, Bivol now! Stumbling and bumbling! Is he going to go down? Bivol in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Here's the bell for round 12. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, hold it right there. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? And Bivol is on the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.